Here's an NP. Dax! Stop ruining my intro! God damn it. What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to Let's Play Jak 2. In the last episode, we started things off, and god damn, a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of stuff. And then we busted out of prison, and met with an underground resistance, and then made a tower crumble to the ground. Yeah, it was a busy day. Anyway, so in this episode, we're going to start off by going back to meet once again with said underground resistance. By, exiting Dead Town here for hopefully a long time. And, making our way back into, gorgeous Haven City. It's great. It's just great. Anyway, so I briefly mentioned last time that we can't explore all the city just yet, that we're kind of confined to a certain area. And there are different sections of the city. The one we're in now is mostly known as the slums, which between, see that green line, the red line? Well, we saw where the red line is last time. We couldn't go through. It was like a holographic wall that we, for some reason, we can't pass through, but everyone else can. That green line there is pretty much the same, and we've got some water area up there, looks like. So, yeah, not much we can explore for the time being, but don't worry. Our search radius is gonna expand quite a bit, well, faster than you'd think, actually. Am I going? Yeah, I'm going the right way. But, got a little turned around by myself for a second there. Anyway, so first thing we do need to do, once again, is to make our way back to the underground hideout. So we may talk to, well, whoever, like, whatever position he is in the place. Torn, who sent us on that mission last time to take the Baron's banner from that tower. I didn't know it was going to crumble after. Well, I mean, I did. I mean, like, I've played this game like 100 times, but, I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't know if this was the first time I was playing it, is the point I was trying to make. Anyway.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Oh, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
But, oh, right, the autosave thing. Right, because I had that turned off when I started. But now that I've actually made saves, it's kicked in. Thanks, game. Yeah, but, I got a little backstory on Torn there. I used to be in the Crimson Guard. Well, I mean, that's as good a backstory as any for someone wanting to, you know, fight against the Baron. Got a different kind of zoomer here. I guess these are kind of separated into bikes and cars. And the car-like ones here, they have more seats and they're slower, but they're bulkier as well. They can take a bit more damage. But, if you're not used to Jak talking yet, you might want to get used to it pretty soon, because it's not going to be changed anytime soon. Jak can talk now, and that's a fact. It's a fact that is going to remain a fact. And, yeah, tough shit. It's alright. It's got a nice voice. An angry voice, sure, but it's a nice voice. But, yeah. Oh, shit. Right, you can also piss off the guards by by ramming into their vehicles. That's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Yep. Get me somewhere up this way. Come on. You. There we go. All right. Yeah, round here, round here. Yep. There we go. I really did not mean to do that. Yep, so now we're at this little area of the slums over the water, and we need to make our way to a section of the northern security wall for the city, in which we can actually go through a big drain pipe out to the pumping station. It was briefly mentioned when we first talked with Core, the old man who we met after we escaped from the fortress. But yeah, this city is surrounded by walls. No one can get in or out, at least not easily. Doesn't exactly sound like a city, more like a prison, doesn't it? Yeah. It's lovely. It's just great. Oh, and then there's these things.
Dad, those are metalheads!
These are the metalheads that Daxter was talking about. They are kind of introduced abruptly, but just know that you're going to be facing off with these things a lot throughout the game. Think of them as one of the main antagonists. They're going to be everywhere. I believe that the Baron and his lackey were talking about it in the opening cutscene as well. So apparently, whatever these metalheads are, they've been giving these guys a fair bit of trouble. Like we care, but you know. Anyway, press roll for us over here. Yeah, it actually feels it feels better that I'm calling like all the pickups precursor orbs, unlike last time where I called the power source precursor orbs because I'm so used to calling them precursor orbs because I played this game more often. Oh, this and Jack 3. Anyway, another one around here. Now there are 5 that we can collect at the moment. There's a total of 7 throughout the entire pumping station, but only 5 we can get now. Deadtown has 8 of them, but we can't get any of those until quite a bit later. Here is the 3rd. And come around this way a bit, and we get our 4th. Now, don't swim out too far in the water, because there is a defense against that. So, if you swim out too far, then a security drone will pop up, and it will kind of wreck your shit. And by wreck your shit, I mean kill you in one shot, and you don't stand a chance. Anyway, down here is actually kind of an area that the game doesn't really want you to go at this very moment, as apparent by these pickups that we can't do anything with yet. But I'm coming down here now, because around in this area is the 5th orb for us, and it is quite dark. Yeah, I'm going to adjust the brightness in editing. I swear, I don't remember it being this dark in all my years playing this, because I briefly mentioned this back in Jack 1, but Jack 2 is one of the first games that I ever owned. Back on my 7th birthday when I got my PS2, it was it was a Jimmy Neutron game of Scooby-Doo Night at 100 Frights. And well, at that point, since I was 7, Jimmy Neutron was the game that got more attention, but well, that and Scooby. But even when thinking back as far as I played this game, I don't remember it being quite so dark at night. I wonder if it's just some settings of mine that aren't quite up to snuff. Now, there are some kind of stairs over here, but I may as well show off how we're kind of intended to go on our first visit here. I briefly went up these pipes where I killed the little green things. They kind of look like little baby dinosaur-looking things. Same as crocodile-looking things, but crocodiles are like kind of modern dinosaurs, aren't they? Yep. There we go. Yes. So this is the path you probably would have taken on your first romp through this. Oh. And this pipe turns over. Another metalhead. Another thing I should mention, these yellow things that pop out of them, these are metalhead skull gems. Every metalhead in the game that we defeat will drop their skull gem once for you to collect, and never again. If you don't collect it, like if it falls off the edge of something for somewhere you can't reach, you can kill the metalhead again later on and get it, but once you've collected it, it is gone. While that metalhead in particular will respawn later, his skull gem will not. And we've gotten enough Dark Eco to activate Dark Jack, but we don't know how to do that yet. We will soon. We will soon. Yeah. Just throwing all the enemies they can at us. Something actually neat, I've had times where I've knocked the metalhead off here before I actually depleted all of its health, and the metalhead skull gem actually bounces right back up. So there are, pardon me, there are cases where if you knock it down somewhere you can't normally reach, the game may be kind enough to bring it back up to you, but not always the case in some specific places. Yep. Over here. At this point, it's just basically Jack and Dax affair. Just platform around, beat enemies, collect things. There it is. Just no power cells in sight. And the precursor orbs that are in sight are exceedingly rare. And it's gonna be a bitch to get all of them, I'll tell you that much. Because I am gonna be going after all of them. Just to get all the secrets, all I need is 200 of them. But I do need to get, I am going to get every single one of them. Which again, if you're going after Platinum in any of the remasters, is something you have to do to get that. These look like like those pipes that come up, but not activated yet, it seems. Yep. And just up here should be our objective. Just a short little romp through the pumping station. Until we get really into the nitty-gritty of this, get used to seeing these kind of, again, platforming segments just reminiscent of, this game's roots. And, again, there is some nitty-gritty coming up. And it's coming up fairly soon.
Ah, the valve. Allow me. Don't say it. Don't even chuckle. Next time, you turn the valve.
Something I really do love, like, even though Jack has a voice now and a very angry personality and is not quite the nice guy that we thought he might have been in the last game, the dynamic between him and Dax hasn't changed at all. Like, they're still best buds, they still pick on each other, and Dax still gets his shit handed to him all the time, and Jack's there laughing. Also, I should mention, canonically, Jack is supposed to be 17. Yeah, I don't see it either. And given that there was a 2-year time gap, that means he was 15 in the first game, and I definitely don't see that either. It's very strange. But anyway, so we could go back to Torn right now as per the dagger on the map, but there's another icon that's just popped up. May want to check that out. Well, looky here. That's familiar.
Greetings, great warrior. I sense there is a dark rage burning within you, and in time, it will destroy you with its madness. Only the last power of the precursors can save you. Destroy my enemies, those creatures you call the Metalheads. Bring me 25 of their skull gems, and I will teach you how to control these powers.
Alright, well, at the very least, some familiar territory here. One of the precursor oracles is here. Alright, so, some familiarity at least. And he wants skull gems in exchange for teaching us how to use our dark powers. But for free though, we now have the ability to activate Dark Jack at will by pressing L2. There we go. And this Dark Hulking figure is now available to us at any time, provided that we have a full gauge of Dark Eco. And as you saw at the beginning, his combat prowess is off the charts, and his chest is just like his whole upper torso is just pulsating. Cause it's kind of creepy actually. But then again, this is a man who has been pumped full of Dark Eco, and who knows what that stuff will do to you. I mean, look what it turned Dax into. We're gonna get to Jack 3 one day, and that's gonna be so funny. I'll tell you in 3 years when I get to Jack 3. Well, actually, given that it hasn't even, I don't think it's even been 2 years since I did Jack 1, so maybe it won't be 3 years. Although, if I want to space these out a little more than what I've done, it probably should be 3 years, maybe. I don't know. Depends on what my schedule's like. which in my case is normally either I have nothing to do, which is when I can actually record these, or I have everything to do, which means I'm taking a year break. Yes, I am well aware of how inconsistent my content is. It's bad, I know, but there's not much I can do about it. Anyway, this thing. Now, you might have seen these things out of the corner of your eye as we pass through. Normally they'd be blue with a big question mark on them, but now, after we finish certain missions, they'll actually activate with the underground sign on them. So, let's talk to it.
Jack, this is Torn. The underground needs good drivers for our vehicle missions. Prove your skills in the ring challenge, and maybe we'll let you in on the action.
Right, so after certain missions, those things will activate and give us certain little challenges that we can complete. Now, these are completely optional, and the only thing they serve to do is to give us more precursor orbs, which is great. I'm always down for more precursor orbs. I'm just down for optional content in general because it takes priority. As my rule number one of gaming. How exactly did I word it back in Jak 1? Alright, the right way is the wrong way until you've taken every wrong way first. Meaning, if it's optional, it's priority. If it's mandatory, but there's other stuff to do, then put that shit on the back burner. You got better things to do. Yeah, it's a bit like checkerboard racing in Final Fantasy VII when Meteor's already coming down. So this is pretty much just reminiscent of the ring challenges that we saw back in the Precursor Basin back in Jak 1, so at least this is still here.
Not bad. I think we can use you. Here's a little reward for your effort.
And for completing this challenge, we get 3 Precursor Orbs. And for completing pretty much any of these challenges, they'll normally reward us with 3 of these orbs. So yeah, it's a good source of getting these things so we can get more secret stuff. In fact, how many? We've actually gotten a fair few more now. Yeah, 16. So now we can activate Mirror Worlds, which is exactly how it sounds. Everything is horizontally flipped. Thankfully, my controls are not, but my sense of direction is. This is weird, I'm turning it back off. Just imagine a game implementing a mirror world where it's not only everything you see that's flipped, but also your controls. That's enough to. I just thought of that. It's enough to make me throw up. Alright, Torn, what do you got for us now? Yup.
The slum's water is back on. I'd love to see the heads roll when the Baron finds out.
Yeah, I'm sure he's losing lots of sleep over this armpit of the city. We've done what you've asked. Now when do we see the shadow?
When I say so, if I say so. But before I even think about it, I want you to take care of an ammo dump we've ID'd in the fortress. Lots of Crimson Guards, constant patrols. We know it's vulnerable, and the underground needs you to blow up all the ammo you find inside. Get all of it, and we'll deal a body blow to the Baron.
You're sending us in, tough guy. So what's with this we'll deal a body blow stuff?
That's fine. I want the Baron to know that it's me who's hurting him.
No, Jak doesn't have a vendetta. Definitely not. Definitely doesn't want to make this guy pay for torturing him for 2 years. Nah. It's water off a duck's back. It's water under the bridge. Except that bridge is going to be set on fire. By Jak. Anyway, but yeah, we're actually going back to the fortress already. Once again, we've already gotten all the precursor orbs in there. They're all in the prison area. And we're not even going to explore the rest of the fortress here. Just another decent section of it. So we are going to be coming back here at a later time, but don't bother looking out for precursor orbs. And that's a tank. That's a tank. It's a tank. And zappy zap gates. And after how many times I said those particular words in Submachine, now I just can't stop. Alright, well, this area brings back some memories. They're not exactly pleasant. Walk through here.
Unauthorized use of fortress door. Activating security tank.
So remember when I said that I got this game when I was 7 years old? I had not been playing video games for very long at that point, and I was stuck on this part for a while because so while we're looking through the eyes of the tank here, and it's got a target reticle that's following us. Now you are able to kind of fake it out, but 9 times out of 10, it's a pretty good shot. And you know, 7-year-old me was stuck on this for quite a while. Just pay extra careful when the target reticle locks on for the tank to shoot, and keep moving. Just do not stop moving, and make sure you jump or move the other way or something when it... Also make sure that you never ever record yourself playing a video game because it takes away all skill you may have gotten. Case in point, spider caves. I'm a grown-up now, damn it! It's been over 10 years! I should not still be this bad at this. Yeah, and if you run into those little laser sights there, those turrets will shoot you, and if you run into them at all, there is no dodging them. They will hit you. There's no way out of that one, I'm afraid. Okay. That took about 2 more attempts than it had any right to. God damn. Even after all these years, this section's still giving me issues. And the last time I played this, I got through this perfectly. My life in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. Now we want to break these electrical, cylindrical thingamajiggers. And that zappy zap gate goes down. So now we can progress and thankfully leave the tank behind. Now, if you fall down in that area, hold on. Yep. If I can just get the camera to turn around. Alright, now pressing R3 will put you in the first person. Now, you can't fall down in that area, obviously. If you do, you can't just run back through the wall that the tank burst through and climb back up. So, that's easy done. Just make sure you're still dodging the tank's fire. Hello, boys! I love how, you know, when you punch, you can see it. You see Jack's fist, right? It's just... Like, even with how dark and edgy this is getting, the game still has a kind of cartoon feel to it. It just makes me feel right at home. Although, the main reason it makes me feel right at home is because, once again, I've been playing this game for 10 years. And I'm still bad at it. That's saying a lot. Just like I'm still not the greatest at Donkey Kong Country, even though it's the very first video game I ever played in my life. The spikes, well, normally the spikes don't hurt you if you're running to the side of them. That's not how spikes work, Mega Man. Alright, dive down here. Now, our second romp through the fortress is actually not very lengthy at all. We're nearly at the end of it, actually. Yep. Just up this away. I really can't get out of the habit of spinning every time I jump. Like, just after I started doing that, it had to stop.
Cool, that's a security pass. We need those to get through city checkpoints. Shh.
These barrels are the latest shipment of eco. The Baron says take them and get out.
Metalheads in the city? Why are the guards giving them eco?
All these questions and more will be pondered at a time when we're not getting shot at. Yes, we have another tank here, but we've found all the ammo that Torn sent us in to destroy. And this is pretty much what we're doing. We're trying to make the tank lock onto us while we're standing somewhere behind the ammo that we're trying to blow up, so it can take care of it for us.
Alert. Backup cooling system failure. Emergency overrides initiated. Missile system Systems at critical overload. Failsafe not responding.
Last one. Come on. That's him. Oh, shit.
Danger. Warhead detonation imminent. Evacuating immediately.
And then we ran.
This place has too much excitement. We need to move back to the country.
Somehow, Dax, I don't think that's gonna be an easy thing to accomplish. Well, in any case, let's say we've accomplished a little bit today. We've turned the water back on for this whole slums area, so now they don't have to worry about dying of thirst. We've been collecting more orbs, so we started those little side missions there, and we're taking our second romp through the fortress. And, I had to deal with my past. So I think that'll do it for today. So next time, we're going to be heading back to Torn to see what else he has for us. This is going to be a running theme, isn't it? I did say the game was mission-based, so someone's got to give us the missions. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.
Be advised.